Double Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now check it out, man. We got Dillian White news. We were talking earlier. Dillian White has been caught doping. Basically, his A sample was positive. They didn't wait for the B sample, of course. But they found some two substances in there, and they sound pretty bad to me. If you let me know about it, it sounds pretty bad. So, when you have a second time offender, you could possibly be facing even a lifetime ban. If I read the first article about it, I doubt if it would go that, but these seems to be bad, these particular drugs, and what is it? Epimethaninone, right? Epimethaninone, right? And then hydroepimethaninone. You know what I'm saying? So you got epic in the front of methanol, right? So and at the end of it, it's like none. None at the end of the word. Epic at the front beginning and none at the end. And the same thing with hydro. You put hydro in the front of anything. Tell the truth. Hydro, you go to get in your car, today it's going to be hydro. That means it's going to be bigger, better, faster. Hydro means something, don't it? You got hydro and none in the same word. So, and that's what the UKAD, United Kingdom Anti-Doping Agency, they're the ones who did this, not VADA. They caught them. And, it's on, basically. This is going to be a big problem because those things, so-called metabolites. You know what I mean? You got metabolites. Ain't nobody want to fight nobody with metabolites. Tell the truth. You want to fight somebody with metabolites, right? You ain't messing with nobody if you got metabolites in them, right? That's what's up. So, he had some metabolites popping off. If the B sample comes back with the metabolites from that dinabol, I can't even say a word. It's one of those, bad drugs. Basically, doctor in here. It's just actually, it's all on the doping list, right? And it's sounding like it's not an accident, So this doesn't look good, especially in lieu of they didn't even tell Oscar Rivas, his camp, before of this positive dope test, before the fight. I don't know what's the biggest thing. Is it the lifetime ban possibility, or the fact that they found this out and didn't tell Oscar Rivas' camp before the fight? You decide. That's two bad things. Then come to find out, just speaking of Oscar Rivas, Oscar Rivas and them was already doing a formal appeal about the fight, a formal protest, because Dillian White was not wearing the gloves that they agreed upon. Allegedly everything. But they already was complaining about that. Must have found out that we finished writing, the letter and everything. Sincerely, what? He dope too? Oh, hold up, hold up. We write it back, roll it back, and now you can complain about that too. He was dope and with the wrong gloves. Man, so something's gonna happen for Rivas, and just to talk about him for a minute, puts him back in the mix. Rivas fight somebody like a Povetkin, somebody his size or something, high profile, something like that, boom, he's in the mix now because I got beat by a dope street boy, basically. Because Dillian White gonna bust the dough down to the dope street boys if he got these metabolites up in it, right? With metabolites you can get in because metabolites sound like you either bad or you can sing. Come on, you can go see a show from the metabolites. Don't even try it. So Dillian White might be a new dope street boy member. We're gonna give him a little time and hope because at the end of the day, this is a big hit for Britain, right? Let's hope the B sound will come back and something happens and it's not in there. Be good. Nobody wishing that because it's another opponent that we don't have, right? It's another opponent that we don't have. Another one of the high profile fighters that we don't have, right? He's going to be gone for a while on the shelf. I don't know if the Canelo decision can help him because it's been a while now. Jarrell Miller got that short sentence because hey, if you give Canelo just 6 months and he can fight in his next fight when he want to, and now he's getting the biggest contract in history and he's #1 pound for pound, and he got 6 months after being caught twice with clenbuterol. Y'all ain't giving nobody more than 6 months, at least for a while. So at least he might have that going for him right now. But what are we talking about? Canelo. Right? People, they got to point at that. But how is he, y'all even glorifying him after that? Matter of fact, not only you can't just slip him in, you were doped. Start at the back. right? But it don't work like that. So that would be his argument, I guess. But other than that, man, them metabolites, man, they sound like it's a problem. And Britain gonna have to back up a little bit, because Joshua done lost. Look like he's about to lose again, right? Dillian White, it was with all that Wilder talk, but I'm gonna do something about Wilder in a minute here. But all that stuff stops, right? He didn't deserve it in the first place. Now we find out he's cheating. Let's hope it's not, right? Because that limits it to basically everybody's dope. You know what I'm saying? But I'll talk about that later. End of the day, let's hope that Dillian White B sample comes back and something happens. He gets exonerated, right? Because if not, we lose another good heavyweight, right? And probably a couple of good fights down the line, a little smack talking. We lose all that. I think that the doping agencies are about to start having to do something drastic, and you don't never know who they're going to start with. You understand what I'm saying? So let's just hope, man. And we ain't gonna just condemn them just yet. But everybody been talking, especially up on Wilder. Back off. Doing sports talk worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.